have this thing about the portrayal of addiction when it comes to black people in film and TV. It's generally us as dope fiends under the bridge. And the majority of addicts in America are functioning. There are people who are drinking 5, 6 drinks a night, are taking 10, 20 pills a day, and going to work and doing what they gotta do. This, going to LA and seeing the level of addiction, because it isn't the same in Detroit or, even New York is a little different. Maybe, I don't know, but going to LA and really seeing it in that way and just having struggles with dealing with my own grief, the combination of that created Muhammad, No other American city, certainly no other major American city, who had so much to do with this country's growth. The first road was paved, and I live near that road now, Woodward. All the cars used to be made. At a point, 55% of cars were being made in Detroit. Now it's like 2%. So the fall of Detroit and for it to rise again, it is fascinating. That's not happened ever in the history of America. Facts. So when I came back during the pandemic last year, or in 21, and I was looking around, and not that I haven't been back for holidays, but to be there and to see all the construction and to walk into restaurants that could be anywhere from New York to Tokyo to Bangkok, right? And you're in these places and you're what is happening here? This is inspiring. And that the people that are there know they're there for a reason. We bringing this city back. That's something, man. And you go on YouTube, type in Detroit, it's ruin porn, it's this Packard plan and Vischer body, broken down windows. But you rarely ever see the other side. And me, as a filmmaker, I never want to do what everybody else is doing, man. I'm and this was from the beginning when I was pitching the project to EPs and investors. I was I want to show a beautiful Detroit. Here are the photos. One of the EPs last night told me at our party, he's man, that thing you pitched me, the movie looked just like that. And it was dope. Yeah. Because, yeah.
Qasim is a force of nature. And when he gave me the script, he let me know that it was tailored for me, that he thought that I would be able to bring a certain vulnerability. And that was challenged during the filming. This was a really difficult film to make psychologically, physically. And of course it tested a lot of the things that are part of my makeup, Amen. And Qasim was able to bring that out.
Qasim and I met 5 years ago in a very vulnerable space. And when I say space, I mean we have a mutual friend who invited all of her radical visionary colleagues to come together and really unpack what we were experiencing in the industry, from the rejection to the doubt to the fears. And we had to really lay ourselves out there. And we didn't know each other, but he saw me. And that was at an outside of an industry moment. It was just human beings coming together to put mirrors up to each other and see our reflection and have to really process that. Here it is 16 months ago when we did the film, he called me up, and there was no evidentiary support out there on the internet to prove that I could do Asia. And my social media platform is very curated of I have it together, right? But he saw me, because he saw me in that personal bubble where I was just raw, and something must have clicked for him. But the fact that he trusted me with Asia was the biggest compliment, because I don't get opportunities to show that kind of range. And I don't know if it's because I'm the best friend, or I'm the angry black woman who should cry, but she's not gonna cry because she's strong. Whatever that case is, he saw something in me, and I was just so grateful that he trusted me in that. And then the three of us did a Zoom, and Eamon and I, just chemistry off the chain. And I had known about Eamon and known of Eamon for years, but we never worked together. So I was just so grateful for that opportunity. And then when we got on set, I had to consistently just give myself permission to let myself and my grief release through Asia, just hijack her story and unpack a lot of stuff I was keeping inside. And then my character, Asia, finds so much compatibility with Muhammad as a contender with Russian roulette, and just let's just do more blow. You do more blow. Let's drink some more. You drink some more. Like let's go down this rabbit hole together. And we were so compatible in our trauma and our pain.
Yeah.
And then we realized, oh, wait a minute, no, you're not supposed to make me want to live. Wait, no, that's not the, whoa. And then it's this roller coaster of tug and war and tension. And anytime I wanted to kind of close back up, I would just look at Qasim, and Qasim was just like, I've already seen you, so let her out. So he constantly just confirmed that it was a space that was necessary for us. And then walking down the street yesterday after the premiere, so many women were just like, you have no idea the impact you had on me. And those are my receipts that I was wholeheartedly open for Asia and for Qasim and for Muhammad.
Yes, hello, my name is Corey Hardrick, and I play Akil, Muhammad's friend in the movie. And first I want to say Amen and Sky they were so phenomenal. I always tell them that their skin looks so beautiful on camera with these white, pearly white teeth, and that's their teeth. It's like you never see that on screen. So, so their chemistry was, was through the roof. But I can say me and Qasim, our relationship goes back. We did a film called Destined. And the thing I love about Qasim, it's like he's an actor's filmmaker, he's raw, he's unapologetic. He wants it like from the grit, everything from like a real authentic place that you don't really get to experience with filmmakers, He's like, he grabs a camera. It's like he has a camera, and then he walks outside in the real world. So it's kind of like that's the film you're getting. And I would do that a million times over with him. And we have a shorthand. So I'm very proud of him. Like I said, he's a uprising filmmaker, and I've always believed in him. So anytime he needs me, I'm here. And Detroit has its own texture, and it has its own character. And he loves Detroit, so it's kind of like he's always kind of represent Detroit, that grit, that blue collar filmmaker. And as an actor, it just makes me excited just to, share the screen, with these wonderful actors in Qasim. So that's my brother. So I think he's going to get nominated. I think Amen and Sky should be nominated. And this film is going to leave an impact on the world, I'm just grateful to be here. So.